Good morning. Today we have a much better view of Fargo here on our Storm Team Skycam network. You can see Interstate 94 and University, the interchange there. A couple of people out and about this morning during that 4 o'clock hour. And also something to point out, a lot of that snow in this area melting a little bit. So we're starting to see more ground again as those warmer temperatures helped us to melt a little bit as we've moved through some milder air. And we've got another day, one more day of mild conditions here today. We'll have to put up with another morning of fog in other spots, though. We've got visibility down to a quarter mile again in Cooperstown, Valley City, and down in Gwinner. And in Langdon, we're looking at a half mile for you. Fargo's at 6, so it's not so bad here. And same thing in Grand Forks. Over to the east, a lowering of visibility, but it's not bad. We're into that mid-range and that 4 to 6 mile range in a lot of places. So we are dealing with some fog, but it's not as intense in the east. Still having to deal with some troubles with that fog out west as far as visibility is concerned. And again, temperatures below freezing in a lot of places, so watch out for that frost on the roads. Wind speeds are out of the southeast and into the teens in a lot of spots. Another morning where we're waking up to some wind that will be blowing around here today. And our temperatures are into the 20s to some low 30s, so milder to start off today. In fact, our high yesterday was 30 degrees in Fargo. We ended up being a lot cooler with that fog and low cloud cover. And right now we're at 30 degrees just to start. So a very mild morning in the valley with 29 your temperature right now in Grand Forks. Checking out your radar and satellite map, you can see some cloud cover rolling through, in addition to, of course, the low level clouds in the form of fog. And up to the north and west, there are some scattered snow showers in parts of Canada, and we're going to keep an eye out for our potential for some snow coming up for later today. Here's a look at our planner for the day. We'll walk you through it hour by hour here this morning. We're going to see those clouds hanging around. Best bet for some sunshine will be in the southern valley today, though you could see there are a lot of clouds in the region this morning to start. And as we get into the noon hour, we'll have temperatures into some low 30s up north, maybe right around 30 degrees. And in the southern valley, warming up a little bit more than that, some mid 30s. And we'll continue that climb above freezing in a lot of places in the south, and up north right around that 30 to 32 degree mark there. With that wind still a problem for us, still blowing around into some 20s, even some 30s for us today. And you can see the snow starting to move in around that hour. So drive time maybe up by the Devil's Lake area, Langdon back over to Cavalier, and even Grand Forks around the 6 o'clock hour could feature some snow showers coming down, and with that the wind whipping them around too, so visibility might be down just a little bit. This doesn't look like a big event at all, but the potential's there for that to impact your visibility and maybe add more slick spots for that evening drive. So heading into the later at night hours for your Friday night, expect that to move into northwest Minnesota, places like Thief River Falls, Fosston, up to Roseau and Lake of the Woods. That's an area where we may be stuck with some light snow as well. Southern Valley, we can't rule out the potential for some snowflakes, but right now it does look to be more of a northern valley event, or at least northern half of the valley. And then getting into tomorrow morning, this kind of moves on. We're looking at temperatures starting off tomorrow morning into some teens and low 20s, and we kind of just stay there through the morning. We don't really see those temperatures change much, and in fact they start to drop as some colder air moves in out of the west or northwest, and that wind will once again be a bit brisk tomorrow into the 20s for some. You can see some snow showers trying to work their way in from the northern valley into the afternoon hours and evening. Those will once again impact some of the same areas that we'll see today. And by late tomorrow night, temperatures really starting to slide. So we're looking at a colder Sunday. Here's a look at that photo again. Can't get enough of this and many of the other photos that we have in our gallery of the hoarfrost yesterday in and around the region. You can see those crystal structures just really looking cool. Spikes on a nail there. So we're looking at 7-day planner here where we've got some temperatures into the mid 30s for your highs today. And getting into Saturday, a chance for a little bit of snow again for the day, with temperatures either holding steady or dropping. And for your Sunday, temperatures are going to be right around 10 degrees for your high in Fargo. Some places will start off the day up north, especially below 0. And getting into your Monday, we'll be into the teens, a high of 14 degrees with some partly cloudy skies. And we'll have a little surge of warmth on Tuesday in advance of our next system moving in. And then once that moves on, our pattern changes a bit, and it looks like we've got some colder air for February, at least to start off. So enjoy this while you can. These 20s and 30s have been very nice this week, even if we do have to put up with the fog and the clouds.
Thank you, Lisa. The biggest boat show in the valley is back at the Fargo Dome. We'll get a first look at some of the new items that you can check out this weekend.